What are the purposes of Replika? You can use Replika for various purposes like 1. Judgmentless chat. Whenever you like, you can talk with Replika at any time in any situation. Suppose you are depressed or anxious, you can express your thought to Replika, and Replika will give a response without any judgment. 2. Develop your personality along with the bot. This app helps to develop the personality of both the bot and yourself. The more you chat with the bot, the more they will learn and respond accurately, and you can continue the conversation in an interesting way. 3. Feel better. When you are depressed, anxious, or sad mood, then starts talking with Replika, they will help to develop positive vibes in you. Replika helps in developing positive thoughts, stress management, socializing amongst others, and finding love.
Meeting, there's always this wry grin on her face. And it may well be because things are starting to come together for her company, Luka, although almost certainly not in ways that she or anyone else could have possibly expected. A decade ago, Kaida was a lifestyle reporter in Moscow for Afisha, a sort of Russian Time Out. She covered the party scene, and the best ones were thrown by Roman Mazurenko. If you wanted to just put a face on the Russian creative hipster Moscow crowd of 2005 to 2010, Roman would be a poster boy, she said. Drawn by Mazurenko's magnetism, she wanted to write a cover story about him and the artist collective he ran, but ended up becoming good friends with him instead. Kaida eventually moved on from journalism to more entrepreneurial pursuits, founding Luka, a chatbot-based virtual assistant, with some of the friends she had met through Mazurenko. She moved to San Francisco, and Mazurenko followed not long after, when his own startup, Stampsy, faltered. Then, in late 2015, when Mazurenko was back in Moscow for a brief visit, he was killed crossing the street by a hit-and-run driver. He was 34. And so Replika was born. On March 13, Luka released a new type of chatbot on Apple's App Store. Using the same structure the team had used to build the digital Mazurenko bot, they created a system to enable anyone to build a digital version of themselves, and they called it Replika. Luka's vision for Replika is to create a digital representation of you that can act as you would in the world, dealing with all those inane but time-consuming activities like scheduling appointments and tracking down stuff you need. It's an exciting version of the future, a sort of utopia where bots free us from the doldrums of routine or stressful conversations, allowing us to spend more time being productive, or pursuing some higher meaning.